Hello and welcome to another episode of Daily Rogue where I ramble till I die. I am your host Kritigri and this is Spelunky, and this is a very special episode. If you didn't catch this massive spoiler warning in the title, here's another massive spoiler warning. I've just seen Infinity War and I'm going to discuss Infinity War today. The film is very new, so if you have not seen it, leave right now because I'll be going into deep spoilers. And if you're just watching this video in an attempt to get spoilers so that you can spoil other people, you are the worst kind of person. And I don't respect you. But moving on. One thing I do want to quickly say is I'm going to start just doing adventure instead of daily challenge. The rules will still be the same. I'll still just sit out from the first level and finish the video when I die. It's just I'd like to make some actual progress in this game. And I never look at the scoreboards at the end of a daily rogue anyway for the daily challenge, so we're just going to do it this way. So, where to start? This is your last spoiler warning, go away if you haven't seen the film. So, this is definitely a part one. I remember when they announced Infinity War, it was going to be part one and part two, unless I'm just getting that from some sort of weird dream I had. I'm fairly certain that was the case. And I can see why, because this was half of a story. I really enjoyed the film, but I do have my criticisms, and that's one of them. This is half of a story, because at the end, fucking everyone bites the dust, and that's what I'm gonna. Ooh, Jesus Christ! That's what I'm gonna address most of all. Not everyone, but you know, like half the people, including Spider-Man, who has a confirmed second film. That might be Miles Morales, but also Doctor Strange, who I'm pretty sure has a confirmed second film. Also Black Panther, who I don't know if his second film was confirmed, but there was definitely a setup for it. So many deaths. So I think it's quite obvious that they're gonna, because obviously time travel is now incorporated into the MCU, which, you know, I guess we're gonna deal with. And they're gonna deal with going back, and I don't know if you can, like, bring people back from being de-existed, but they'll figure out some way to do it, I'm sure. But because of that, I wasn't able to really, I guess, like, that scene where they all started fading away to dust didn't really resonate with me as much as I feel like it should have. There were people in the theatre crying, and I was just thinking, this is all going to be reversed. If it isn't, I wish they would make that more obvious so that I could, like, grieve for these characters which I like so much. But I have a prediction, and I just want to mention real quick that this was recorded right off the back of me coming home after having seen the movie. So I haven't read anything online about people's reactions or their predictions, so this is strictly my own prediction. I'm saying that because I'm pretty confident in it, and I'm going to be pretty pleased with myself if it comes true. They said that they regret not announcing the title for the next Avengers. I'm taking this from a friend. Apparently they said that they regret not announcing the title for the next Avengers before this one released, even though it's a bit of a spoiler. And I reckon the next Avengers is going to be called the Uncanny Avengers. And even though I've never read the Uncanny Avengers storyline in comics, I think I have a grasp on what it is. And I think it's when the regular Avengers fucking bite the dust, and we need new Avengers to save the world and all that shit. So I think it's Inhumans, which will be interesting because of reasons that I'm not going to say because I didn't do a spoiler warning for that. So ignore that sentence. But other media means that they do exist in the MCU, but I'm not going to say in what media. But anyway, as I was saying, I reckon it's going to be an Uncanny Avengers for the fourth film, maybe mixed with, like, Tony Stark and Captain America and Thor, the survivors. Fucking Captain America, man. That guy's going to have some survivor's guilt out the wazoo. So, it's going to be the Uncanny Avengers, I reckon, and they're going to bring back the original Avengers at the end and defeat Thanos. Or maybe Thanos becomes a good guy. I've heard rumours that happens in the comics. But this is all fucking conjecture, so don't take my word for it. But I reckon that's what's gonna happen. Oh shit! That's a lot of arrow traps. Game's punishing me for not paying attention to it. Um, but yeah, as I said, character deaths didn't really resonate with me, except for the ones that actually died instead of becoming de-exist, because I reckon they're going to stay dead. So Vision, Witch, Gamora, and Loki. That's a criticism I have with the film. Loki's death was overshadowed by Heimskir's, which happened first, with more fanfare. And it's because, he's like the god of madness, or not madness, but god of tricks. He might not really be dead. Pretty fucking sure he's dead, and if he's not, then that's, in my opinion, kind of bad writing. Glad I had that parachute that I forgot about. And like, I don't know, I feel like Loki's death deserved a bit more fanfare considering how much of a fan favourite character he was. But I guess Marvel were worried because they've done it before. They didn't want to just spend too much time on it. But because it happened so early on as well, I don't know. I just feel like I'll be able to enjoy Infinity War much more after seeing Avengers 4. Because right now I just don't know what to think. And because I don't know what to think, I don't know how to feel. And because I don't know how to feel, I feel like if those characters aren't coming back, then I've missed out on the shock value that they tried to peddle at the end of the film. I thought this was going to be a fairly short run because I'm so focused on talking about the Avengers. Okay, now it's going to be a short run because of the damn torch. I think that's pretty much everything I can react to immediately. I guess I've only given criticisms. On the upside, there was good humour and not too much of it. Thor Ragnarok was really good for humour, and it had a lot of it because even though a lot of crazy things happened in that film, a lot of important things, it was the right tone for the film. I feel like if they added that much humour to Infinity War, it wouldn't strike the right chord. So, right levels for humour. Okay. Promise I didn't do that on purpose. Because you might think that because I said that I was running out of things to say. But no, I didn't do that on purpose. But one last thing I was going to say is, I think one major worry I had was that there were so many heroes and characters in this film that it would be hard to juggle between all of them. I don't think the film suffered from that at all. I think they were all given a decent amount of screen time. Their quirks were allowed to shine through, their interactions with each other were good, funny, they made sense. And I definitely enjoyed it for that. So that's my thoughts on Infinity War. I'm approaching 100 deaths. I wonder if there's an achievement for that. Or if I've already got it. Yeah. So thank you for watching. I'm gonna go scour the internet and see if my Uncanny Avengers theory is a popular one. I reckon it will be. I think I'm right. But yeah, see you on the next one. You said 3 times. Good fucking stammering. Piece of shit.